Hello, welcome to Stampin' by Hannah. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me in a Make It Monday project. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK and I cannot wait to share this project with you. This is our Be Merry kit and it makes, I can't remember, is it 12? 12 of these fabulous Christmas ornaments. Now I'm not going to be able to get 12 ornaments out of my kit because I've made some cards with mine. And if you want to see those, you need to click over to my blog, link is in the down bar below, to see some alternative uses for this kit. But I am going to make the actual ornaments up with you today. You do need a trusty glue gun for this one. I have got to admit I haven't attempted to make it without. The instructions do suggest a glue gun. I expect you could probably use Tombow liquid glue, but I've got to. I think the strong adhesion of a hot glue I think is probably what you need. So you get heaps and heaps of stuff in this kit. You get 12 of the rosettes. You get ribbons. You get these that I looked at and went, oh my goodness, how on earth do you use those? But I will share with you. You get some of these lovely doilies. And I need one of, I've taken some of the stuff out of the kit to make this already. So you need a doily. And then we also have some fabulous glittery circles, aren't they? Lovely. We've got some in red and some in green. So I'm going to take a red one. And we've got some pre-die cut words. And we've got, do they all say merry? They do. So once again, real red and old olive. We're just going to put those off to one side a second. We've got some wood pre-laser cut wood banners. So I'm going to take one of those. I'm going to try to. They are well stuck. And then we have got some whisper white circles. You need one of those. And we have this fabulous sheet of toppers. So we're going to need one of, this one's the tree, and I'm going to use the candy cane one today. Need that. And you also get a full set of instructions and some colour photographs as well. So, first things first, if you take your doily, I apologise if you can hear any background noise. I live in an apartment and it is a Tuesday lunchtime, and that means that the man has come to clean the, hoover the stairs. Apparently they clean, but I don't believe it. They do. They hoover, make a lot of noise and then disappear. So these are pre-glued, so you need to take off the contact paper and just spin them around and you will find that they stick and look beautiful. Look at that. I mean, I just like that. You don't need to do the rest of it. I just like that bit. So the next thing you need to do is these kind of meshy pieces. So you need 9 of these circles. And now these get stuck together. They are a bit tricky. You can see sometimes they've had difficulty cutting them and stuff because it's a really awkward material, I've got to say. So you'll need 9 of those. Let's just check I've got 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do I want to get? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. No, I got 9. There's 9 there, isn't there? Yes, there is. So if you if you lay them out, you can see that where you've got 2 because it's a different colour. So you can see that they are all the same. That one might not be. No, that one is as well. Right, we're going to lay them all out. So we've definitely got 9. And what you need to do is you need to, it says to pinch them together, the instructions. But what I found is if you hold them in your hand and pinch them like that so that you've got a kind of floof, I'm going to call it a floof, and then just, if you twist the bottom, it'll hold for, because this is the bit where you need your hot glue. So you're going to pinch them together and twist the bottom. And this was the way that I did this one. And the reason for that is because I just thought, oh, that looks really awkward. So if you kind of twist them together, and you'll see that there's like bits of glitter falling off these. They are very pretty, but I will hold my hands up and admit they're a bit awkward. But I think the final effect is lovely. So my hot glue gun is now good and hot, because I can see that I'm about to have a drippy end. Oh gosh. Oh, it's been one of those days today. So actually it's been one of those weeks. I'm on holiday this week from work, so I'm trying to get ahead and get stuff filmed, because I'm also away this coming weekend. Not for you. It's the 8th of November today as I film this, and I'm away at a Stampin' Up event this coming weekend. You will have seen pictures and things of what I'm allowed to share with you by now. I also have a Facebook Live. Have you caught my Facebook Lives yet? Has anybody caught one live? I love doing those. They're great fun. I'm trying to do one a month. I have managed to do a couple in November, just because I've had time off work and I've had things going on. But one a month is the goal, so the next one will be likely the first week in December. If you check my Facebook, facebook.com/StampinByHannah, you will be able to find the details of the next one, because I set them up as an event. I do them live on my Facebook page, but they're set up as an event. So, we've got 9 of those now. We need our hot glue, and we're going to pop hot glue into there like that. And then you're going to push that end that you've twisted into the hot glue. And you're going to leave a gap and do the next one. And this was the easiest way I found to do this. Because it just... me and hot glue don't go together terribly well. I regularly burn myself. So when this project, I opened this project and went, you need hot glue, my heart sunk. Absolutely sunk. But actually, it's not too bad. Once you get into a rhythm with it, it's okay. Oh! See? I put my finger in it. It's just... Oh... This is genuinely what it's like crafting in my craft room. If you ever come and craft with me, you will find out. This is just what it's like. I don't dress it up for the camera. I burn myself. I get stuff everywhere. I make a horrendous mess. I drop ink pads upside down. I've got this is a funny story. We're about to move house. Well, hopefully. And so there might be a gap in my videos for a little while we move. Because it's all a bit of a disaster. But the one of the things when I'm going to get my own craft room when we finally get the house, I will have my own private room for my craft room. And my top thing is, what James asked me what I want. I was like, I just want no carpet, because I drop ink pads upside down scarily regularly. So because you've used hot glue, there will be stringy bits everywhere, but you can just pull those off. And my top tip, by the way, for using a hot glue gun is to grab a Stampin' Up silicone craft sheet. They're amazing. Like, this has transformed my use of my glue gun. I bought a really expensive glass cutting mat a few years ago, and I now can't use it because it's totally and utterly covered in hot glue that I can't get off. It won't. I've scraped and I've done all sorts, and other than scraping it so much I'm going to damage the glass cutting mat, it sits in a corner now because I can't use it. Silicone mat all the way. Most amazing thing ever. So we are going to grab our doily. So we've got the doily, we've got our glittery circle, and we're going to put this on the top. So you need a couple of dimensionals just for the back of your either the tree or the candy cane. And we're going to put that directly over that glitter, so you're just going to see the glitter kind of poking through, which I think is quite neat. Then we're going to put some hot glue in the middle, like so, which is going to attach our doily to. we're going to put some hot glue then on the back of that circle, and we're going to put that on there as well. Then you need to turn it over. You're going to put some more hot glue on the back, and we're going to put that Whisper White circle just on the back like so. Isn't that really cute? And at that point you can unplug your hot glue gun, which I'm going to do now before it melts everything everywhere. Because I know what I'm like. So I'm going to move that out of the way. Then the other thing we just need to add our sentiment on. So with your piece of wood banner, I grab the green Merry sentiments. Now, the Stampin' Up suggest using fine tip glue, which is this one, to adhere these words on. Now, I knew for me that wasn't going to work. So I tried something and it worked. Snail adhesive, turn your sheet over, run your snail adhesive across the back. It would be good if you had a snail adhesive that wasn't empty. That I have apparently used all of and then put back in my crafty. There we go. Just grab a new one. These are really quick and easy to change. It would be good if I remembered that I needed to do it before I got on camera. I don't use my snail as much as I use my fast fuse. That's the problem. So I'm just going to put that there like that. So snail on the back, and you're just going to run the snail straight across that Merry word. Then you can either really carefully pop it out, or what I did was line up my wood and stick the Merry on, and then really carefully you can then peel the kind of outside away from, because they're really well cut. They just, and I've got one little bit that's stuck there, so I'm just going to take my pokey tool and just remove that bit, and there we have Merry stuck on. Much easier than trying to work blooming hot fine tip glue. So we'll take a dimensional to stick this on with. I'm going to chop it in half, and we're going to put the two halves on the back of that piece of on that banner piece. Oh. Just like that. I'm going to add that there. Oh. And that is our fabulous Christmas ornaments. Now, the other thing that Stampin' Up suggest is that you tie a bow with this ribbon and attach it on with hot glue. Now, as you know, I've already turned my hot glue gun off, so that might not happen. Let's just see if is there enough heat left in my glue gun just to do that bit. Oh, there is. So I'm just going to just like that. Now with this one, I did actually tie it on to the ribbon at the top. I just take my ribbon scissors and just trim the edges. And that is the Be Merry Stampin' Up Christmas craft kit. Thank you ever so much for joining me. If you want one of these kits, you can find them in my online store. Link is in the down bar below. Check out my blog for some alternative projects using these fabulous products. And I will see you again next time. Thanks ever so much for watching. Bye for now.